You're on the court and you make a little mistake. And this mistake suddenly becomes a series of mistakes, a spiral you cannot get out. This video, we will talk about this and how to remain calm when this happens, to reverse it. Something that really helped me at some point was to understand that Serena Williams, to win a final of the US Open, made 23 unforced errors. 23, not one, not two, not three, 23. Even the greatest, they make mistakes. It's part of the process. It's just impossible to play and not make a mistake. If you don't want to make mistakes, just don't play, to be honest. So if you're going to play, assume that part of the process will be losing and making mistakes. There's nothing wrong about you. You're just human. And the key is to bounce back from these ones and not get trapped in the spiral that usually comes when a mistake arrives. How to do this? The first step is actually this, to make sure that it's just one mistake and leave it in the past. Don't give it more power to you. It's just a mistake. It doesn't define you. It doesn't define the outcome of the final result of the game, anything. It's just part of the process and past. And your capacity to move forward, that's the key. That's the muscle that you have to build. Not get trapped and move forward. Perspective, to just see it as a simple mistake, and then positivity and self-confidence to move forward. How do we build this positivity and self-confidence? The trick that I want to show today, it's anchoring in a positive experience. I'm sure you already have a story in your past as an athlete where you have been in this situation, where you have rebounded, where you have overcome the situation and win the game. Think of that. How were you feeling? Who were you? Which image comes to your mind? If you were an animal, which one you were? If you were a color, which one you were? If you were a movement, a gesture, which one would be? Think a way to connect to this memory that gives you the strength and the self-confidence that you can do it again. This memory that gives you the belief that it's possible, because you will make it only if you think it's possible. In my case, I used to be called as a basketball player as Ave Phoenix. So right now, when I make a mistake and I see myself maybe going into spiral, I try to think of this. I'm an Ave Phoenix. I can do this. I rebound. Which way could you anchor in your self-confidence and power to overcome these situations? It's a way to go to your superpower that you already have, because you have done it in the past, and for sure you can do it in many, many, many other situations. I will be happy to do a session with you for a visualization, to define this way to anchor yourself back to this part of you who believes it's possible to rebound. There's many gestures, many ways to do it, but only you have the one for yourself. I'm sure you have seen many athletes, how they have their little tricks to connect back to their superpower. Do you have your routine to go back to your superpower? Here it's the key. This will give you the calmness to move forward with the confidence that you can make the situation become way better for you. Thank you.